Alright, welcome to my top 5 picks for the best games of 2000. My top favorite games of 2016. This is a game. This is the list that it's my first time trying to do a list. I thought it'd be a lot of fun to do. It's a new project I get to tackle, and yeah. And I'm just gonna let you guys go straight into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy. Number 5 on the list is a modern-day first-person shooter masterpiece. Battlefield 1 took a step in the right direction compared to its recent competitors, Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Honestly, every game has its flaws, but I'm going to talk about the positive. Let's start here. The weapons are fun to use, gameplay is fast-paced, game modes are plentiful, and my favorite and final moment is that EA did something right compared to Activision. They looked to the past instead of advancing for the future. The game is visually stunning, entertainment-wise, hours on hours of gameplay. It's so much fun. Maps are amazing. I've never seen a game like, even if you play it on ultra settings, it's even better. The game is just so visually appealing to the point where it almost looks like you're playing in a movie. And that's my number 5 spot. Number 4 on the list is Overwatch. Before any of you get mad at me for not putting Overwatch any higher on this list, it's because it's expected. Nonetheless, it doesn't make it any worse of a game. Developed by Blizzard Entertainment, this game did so many things right. All the characters are extremely memorable, so it gives you tons and tons of options to enjoy the game. So you don't have to keep playing as the same character or not learning, and it's fun to learn to play as all the other characters. The gameplay is fun and exhilarating, keeps you wanting to play so much more. Blizzard was never the type of developer to keep shooting for hyper-realistic graphics, but the game looks pretty damn good for the art style. And if you haven't played Overwatch, I definitely remember that you pick it up. And if you can't afford this game, there's a free-to-play version. It's similar, called Paladins on Steam. It's a ton of fun still. Obviously, it doesn't have as much polish as Overwatch does, but I would definitely recommend you play it if you can't pick up Overwatch. It's also available on all consoles, PC, Xbox One, and PS4. So that's the number 4 spot, and right on to number 3. Here we go. Number 3 on this list goes to Inside. This game was developed and published by Playdead Entertainment. This game is just amazing. It's the best way to put it. This game has a creepy and ominous atmosphere. If this game looks somewhat familiar, this game has since been dubbed the spiritual successor to Limbo. This game sets the scene with you having to climb through dark forests and huge factories. This game just makes you feel so small compared to the world around you. And finally, this game has a beautifully crafted story that makes you think to piece this entire game together. From the gameplay that you can tell on screen, it's like a 2D type platformer that has you scaling different objects, has you looking in the background just to see all of these different people trying to hunt you down. I don't want to spoil the story for anyone who hasn't played this game, but if you ever get the opportunity to play it, I would definitely recommend any of you buy it. The gameplay elements are beautiful. It has you scaling objects, like I said, mind controlling others to do your work for you. The game is just so creepy, and the ending of the game and everything just comes together so beautifully, and it's just amazing. The scenery in this game, the graphics in this game, the art style in this game, everything comes together to make one beautifully crafted masterpiece. I know this might not be your top choice, but again, this is my opinion. So you know what, this is my number 3 spot, right on to number 2. Now for the second FPS entry on this list, Titanfall 2, a first-person shooter game developed by Respawn Entertainment and published by EA. This game was an Xbox exclusive when the first game came out, but it received a lot of love for making this game available on PC, Xbox One, and of course the PS4. This game was the pinnacle of what advanced movement should be. Screw Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare, this game puts so much polish into its gameplay and into everything for this game. I would definitely recommend this title for anybody who would like to try an advanced movement shooter. Black Ops 3 did their advanced movement the way they wanted to do it. Advanced Warfare, it's just bad. We don't speak its name. It's just bad. Infinite Warfare, shut up. But that's the way the game is. I mean, it put advanced movement to the test. It just puts so much polish. It's so much more different than Call of Duty. They put so much more time and care into their product instead of endlessly shitting out sequels every single year like Call of Duty always does. Call of Duty doesn't put enough time into its series anymore. That's why the games have been going downhill. Titanfall waited a while to make their second installment and put so much care and development into this game to the point where it just became a beautiful FPS masterpiece. I would definitely recommend this game, obviously. It's brand new, it just came out. I'm happy I got to play it. I'm glad I got to get this gameplay for you. If you guys enjoy this, just look at the gameplay. It's a ton of fun. I had so much fun just recording the gameplay for this top 5. So that's number 2 on the list. Let's go on to number 1. And for the number 1 spot, Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 was developed by Naughty Dog and published by Sony Computer Entertainment. This game was a defining game of what an action-adventure over-the-shoulder shooter should be. This game focuses on Nathan Drake, the central protagonist. This game is visually stunning, along with the amount of amazing concepts put into this game. You can tell this game had a lot of care and hard work put into development. The developers at Naughty Dog have always had an amazing reputation for putting out great games, such as The Last of Us. They put out a remaster for The Last of Us because the game was so successful and so many people wanted to see it come to next generation. Uncharted 4 had the original trilogy, and I thought this game was never going to live up to the original 3, even though it was amazing, beyond my wildest expectations. This game took what I loved about the original 3 games and expanded and added upon it to the point where I was just amazed that Naughty Dog made just a beautiful, beautiful game. Visually, the game is stunning. It's just everything about this game is so perfect. Then, obviously, with Naughty Dog in general is an amazing development team. They have amazing scripters, amazing coders who just put so much time and effort into the stuff they're trying to make. The Last of Us 2 just got announced at the PlayStation like E3 type event. They announced the Last of Us 2. I'm pretty sure it's like a 2018 or late 2017 game, and I cannot wait to play it. I cannot wait to review that game. I just can't wait for it. Because Naughty Dog is honestly one of my personal favorite developers. I love them so much. They make the best games that I've ever played half the time. I love everything about their company. I never ever want to see them stop producing games and everything. But yeah. So the number 1 spot in my opinion goes to Uncharted 4, and yeah, that has been the game. This has been a top 5 games of 2016.